Namaste, everyone. I'm Jenny, and I'm just going to briefly outline some basic principles for performing the yoga asana exercises and physical movements. Whilst yoga can benefit everyone, it is very important to be aware if you have any medical conditions, health issues or injuries, to seek the advice of your medical practitioner or health provider. All of the yoga asana, regardless of age, experience and fitness level, should be done mindfully, paying attention to your body's responses, and modifications should be done if discomfort or pain are felt. Try to move in and out of the postures slowly, following the breathing instructions. If you are new to yoga, start with the more basic movements, and as you practice and progress, gradually deepen the postures and try the more advanced work only if and when your body is ready. Yoga is very beneficial during and after pregnancy. However, you should always seek the approval of your medical practitioner or health provider before commencing any yoga practice. When you are pregnant, always practice more gently and modify the movements, responding to the changing needs of your body. Also, for pregnancy, after the first trimester, please don't compress the abdominal area, especially in forward bends. Side stretches, spinal twists and back bends should be done extremely gently with caution and may need to be stopped in the latter stages of pregnancy when the uterus is very heavy, especially if the lower back is uncomfortable. Stop, rest and relax whenever you need to. Yoga asana will bring you into a greater awareness of your body and the flow of energy which you can direct to all areas when working the movements to achieve greater internal health and well-being. Also, the asana, together with mindfulness and breathing practices, can be helpful in managing pain and increasing ease of movement, developing strength and balance throughout all the stages of your life. Enjoy. Namaste. JD Healing Vibes Yoga Asana, seated leg stretching and spinal mobility. Janu Sirasana series, head to knee. Namaste everyone. It's Jenny from JD Healing Vibes. Welcome back to Om Padma Shanti Yoga and Meditation Studio. This evening I'm going to be presenting to you a session of yoga asana based around spinal movements. These movements are also going to stretch and limber and tone your legs and your hips as well. The yoga sequence that I wish to present to you tonight is in Sanskrit called Janu Sirasana series. Janu Sirasana meaning head to knee series. In actual fact, depending on how long your body and your legs are in relation to one another, it could be described more as head to shin series, especially if you have quite a long body. However, the important thing when working this series is to maintain a beautiful, lengthened and straight spine. So the first thing I'd like you to do is to take up a seated position on the floor, on your yoga mat or a towel. And we're going to begin the sequence with a very basic spinal twist, first of all. So, first of all, just stretching your legs out, give them a little bit of a shake, and then bend your knees and outer thighs, the inner thighs, and giving your knees a little rub. And then coming into the staff posture, sitting up nice and straight and then leaning forward, moving from the hips, taking your hands behind, grabbing the buttocks, pulling them out so that you are coming as forward as possible on the sit bones. Lift up your shoulders, roll them back, relax them down, chin parallel to the ground. If you do not feel comfortable sitting for a long period in the staff posture, remember a little cushion just tucked underneath the bottom part of the way can help to keep you nice and upright and in good spinal alignment. Now, opening the legs just a little bit, just about a metre or so. So you're going to be doing a mirror image of what I'm going to be doing, and we're going to be working on moving forward eventually over the right side first. When we're doing the forward bends in this sequence, we're getting a nice abdominal massage. And when we want to start from the right side, so that we massage the abdominal cavity in the correct direction, moving from right and then to left. Starting with the spinal twist, bend your left knee and bring your heel up, positioning it into the groin. If you have any knee problems, knee injuries or discomfort bending your knee, you can do this sequence of movements with your leg stretched out, so both legs will be straight. However, if you can bend the knee, that's preferable because we're also going to get benefit from limbering and loosening up the knee joint. Bring your left hand and place it around about the right knee and your right hand on the floor, beside or just behind you. Breathing in, lift up and lengthen through the spine. On your exhalation, pressing left hand to the outside of your leg, begin slowly turning to your right and softly looking towards the right side, maintaining a nice straight spine and keeping your neck soft and chin parallel to the ground. And then taking a deep breath in and out, just holding and maintaining the twist. And then breathing in, gently release and turning back to face now in the direction of your right leg. So we're now going to do the forward bending part of the practice. We're going to move into it in a basic and gentle way first, and then I will show you a more advanced way of moving into the forward bend. So first of all, the gentle way. Curl your toes towards you and place your hands round about the knee. Take a deep breath in. On your exhalation, start to move forward, bending from the hips, coming over the right thigh, and then begin to slide your hands down gradually until you are as far as you're able to reach. Try not to round the spine, keeping the chest open and the spine lengthened. Hold the position, breathing in and out, softening down a little bit more deeply on each out breath. Now we're going to come out of the posture. As you inhale, begin sliding the hands back up the leg and gradually coming to the upright position and relax. Now I'm going to demonstrate the stronger or more advanced way of moving into and out of the forward bend. For people who have lower back problems, please stick to the basic and gentler version that we've just done. And also, if you are pregnant, especially in the later stages of pregnancy where we don't want to compress the abdominal area strongly, move into and out of the posture in the gentle way that I've just shown you. For the people who are a little bit stronger in the core and want to develop that strength a little bit more, and if you are a little bit more flexible, we're going to move into the posture in a more advanced way. So bringing your arms out and turning the palms outwards. Take a deep breath in, raising your arms, clasping your thumbs. On your exhalation, start to bend forward, moving from the hips over the leg, stretching as far over the leg as you can, and then coming down slowly, bringing your hands wherever they land on the leg, either the foot or the ankle, keeping open and keeping your neck in line with your spine, and then just holding for some deep breaths in and out. Remember, when you exhale, move a little bit more deeply into the position. Lengthen the spine a little bit more. Breathing in, open up release a little as you exhale, softening down, deepening the stretch a little more. Breathing in, lifting the front of your body, clasp your thumbs, stretching out, engaging the core as you inhale, coming up slowly and centering. Exhale, bringing your arms down slowly beside you. And then gently release the left leg and give the legs a little bit of a shake. A little bit of a massage to the back of that hamstring and calf, which is a good stretch that we are doing there. We're also stretching the spine when we're doing the forward bend. So we're going to do the other side. So opening the legs about 1 metre again, and then bending your right knee, tucking the heel into the groin, or if this knee is uncomfortable or you have injuries, then work with that leg straight as well. Beginning with the spinal twist. Nice and upright, staying centred, bringing your right hand and placing it on the left knee, left hand on the floor just behind you. Take a deep breath in, lift and lengthen the spine a bit more. On your exhalation, pressing against the legs, slowly turning your upper body to the left, softly looking towards the left side and taking some deep breaths. Keep your chin parallel to the ground and your neck soft. Deep breaths in and out. And release. Breathing in, turning back slowly to the front. The spinal twist, really work on stretching the thoracic area of the spine, massage and tone the internal abdominal organs, and they also do gently stretch the shoulders as well. Now we'll do the forward bend, curling the toes towards you, hands just on the knee. Moving through into the gentler position first. Take a deep breath in. On your exhalation, bending from the hips, moving slowly forward over the left leg, sliding the hands down just to wherever you feel is your maximum, holding the leg down wherever you get to, neck in line with the spine, chest open, breathing in and out, feeling the beautiful abdominal massage. Feel the length to the spine and feeling the stretch to the back of the left leg. Inhale as we slowly come up, sliding the hands back up the leg, coming back and sitting centered again. Now, the stronger work for those who are able to do it. Turn your palms out. Take a deep breath in, bringing your arms up, clasping the thumbs. Exhale, bending from the hips, stretching over the left leg as far as you can, stretching over, coming down, bringing the hands onto the leg, clasping as low down as you can, softening the upper body down. Deepen the stretch on the exhalation. Inhale, release the stretch a little. On the exhalation, soften and deepen the stretch a little bit more. Breathing in, lifting the front of the body, clasp your thumbs, using the core, engaging strongly, slowly coming up as you inhale, back to center, exhale, slowly and deeply, bringing your arms down, and then gently release the legs. Just give them a little bit of a shake. Massage the back of the left leg, and also massaging your knees. And with your legs bent, knees a little apart, grabbing down around the outsides of the legs and pulling your upper body between the legs to stretch through the spine. Relax the shoulders and release. Coming up and stretching the legs out again. You might also want to just give your lower back a little bit of a massage, especially if you felt quite a strong stretch in that area. And coming back to centre. So we're going to continue on with the Janusirasana series. We've done 2 of the spinal movements, a basic twist and a basic forward bend and a more intense forward bend. So the next movements we'll be doing a more intense spinal twist and then moving into a side stretch. So first of all, coming back and sitting up nice and straight, open the legs once again about 1 metre, and then bending the left leg, tucking the heel up into the groin. Again, if you don't want to bend the knee, you can work these movements with that leg straight. Moving your right leg out a little bit wider and sitting up nice and tall. Place your right hand on your right leg. And then bring your left arm forward, turning your palm outwards. Remember to maintain a straight, centered spine. Breathing in, slowly turning to the left, taking your left arm gradually around to the left, as far as it will go. And then bringing the left hand onto the floor, pressing up through the spine and looking softly towards the left, chin parallel to the ground. And then moving a little bit deeper, taking the left arm around the back of your waist, grabbing somewhere there. If you are able to reach your right thigh, grabbing there, and again just softly looking towards the left, keeping nice and straight, taking some deep breaths. Now soften the left arm and slowly turn back to the front. So we're going to just leave our left arm loosely at the back as we have it, and we're going to move into the side stretch, taking a deep breath in. On your exhalation, slowly moving over the right leg. So we're just gradually coming down and opening the chest. For some of you, just going a little way may be as far as you want to go. Tune into your own body and only go as far as you feel ready to go. Those who can go further, moving more deeply into the stretch, coming down and clasping your big toe with your index finger and thumb. Bend the right elbow, bringing the arm inside the leg. Lift and open the chest. Now, as long as you have no shoulder issues, we're going to do an arm movement, Otherwise, just keeping your arm beside you if you have any shoulder issues. Touch the left shoulder with your left hand. Breathing in, stretch the left arm up. Exhale, taking the arm over your ear and towards the other hand. Try not to collapse the arm. You want to keep the arm above the ear. This may mean that you are keeping the hands a little bit further apart, and then softly look towards the ceiling under your arm, taking some deep breaths. Good. Now we have a little bit of core work here, so we have to engage the core. Breathing in, lifting up slowly, coming back to the center. Stretch up and exhale, bringing the left hand down onto the floor and then moving gently over the left side and looking toward the ceiling on the right. Just a nice gentle side stretch the other way. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower, bringing the arm down, and just give your shoulders a little roll. It's quite strong work on the shoulders, and reverse. And coming back into the center. Release and stretch the left leg out, and just giving your legs a little shake again. And leaning forward, a little massage around the lower back area. Now we're going to do those movements on the other side, and I want you to make sure that you are working with awareness, tuning into your body, tuning into its responses. Modify any of the movements if you feel that they are too strong. Also, if you feel that you're capable of moving a little bit more deeply into some of the movements, feel free to do that, as long as you are not getting any kind of pain or strain signal. Open the legs about 1 metre once again, and then bending the right knee, placing the heel into the groin, sitting up tall. Take the left leg out a little bit wider. Now, I just want you to make sure that your spine is nice and straight and upright. Remember, pad yourself if you need to with your little cushion. Place the left hand on the left knee. So we're going to be moving into the more advanced or deeper spinal twist. Bring your right arm forward, turn the palm out. Take a deep breath in, taking right arm to the right. Watch your own fingers, taking the arm back as far as it will go. And then bringing the hand to the floor behind you. Lift up and softly look towards the right side. Taking some deep breaths. Just making sure your chin is parallel to the ground, your neck soft. Deepening the stretch by taking the right arm around the back of the waist, grabbing either the waist or the left thigh, and again softly looking towards the right. Deep breaths as you hold the position, keeping nice and upright. Now loosen and release the right arm as you slowly turn back to the front. we're going to move into the side stretch next. Remember, if you are pregnant, especially after the first trimester, do these movements much more gently. Don't deepen the stretch as much. Don't compress when you're doing the forward bends. Spinal twists and side stretches also done more gently. Breathe in deeply. On your exhalation, sliding the left hand down the leg. Open the chest. You can ease off a little if you're finding it's a bit strong. For those wishing to deepen a little further, sliding the hand down, grabbing the big toe with your index finger and thumb, bending the left arm, moving it inside the leg. Open the chest. Once again, if you have any shoulder issues on this side, you may wish to just keep your arm to the side. If your shoulder is okay, touch the right shoulder. Inhale, stretch the arm up, and exhale, taking the arm over your ear and looking toward the ceiling on your right. Deep breaths. Try and keep the arm above the ear and holding deep breaths as you hold. Release. Now we're engaging the core, breathing in, slowly coming back to center, stretch. Exhale, bring the right hand to the floor and leaning over to the right and looking toward the ceiling on the left. Breathing in, come back to center and exhale, bringing the arm down and then gently release your legs. Stretch them out, give them a good shake. And just before we do the final movement in that series, we're going to just release our shoulders and neck a little bit. Coming into a comfortable seated position, either sitting cross-legged or back against the wall with your legs stretched out, or you can even sit on your heels if you wish. And releasing the shoulders, doing some shrugging, up and down, up and down. And then alternately rolling the shoulders slowly and smoothly. And then reverse. And relax the shoulders back and down. Lift the shoulders right up towards your ears. Keep them up there and very slowly rotating your head, very smoothly and slowly and gently. Once you complete a rotation, reverse and rotate in the other direction. And bring your head back slowly and then relax the shoulders down. Remember, while doing any yoga asana, if your neck is uncomfortable, modify or change the position of your head so that your neck feels comfortable. Don't work with a strained or painful neck. Sometimes you need to modify the position according to the needs of your own body, the state of particular parts of the body, if you have injuries or if you have any health conditions. always modify by tuning into your body and responding to its needs. So the final position in the Janusirasana series that we're going to do is the opening up or lifting movement of the series. So we've done all of the spinal movements other than a little back arch, and that's what we're going to do now. So a little back bend. For this particular movement, it is quite a strong one. It's not only going to be stretching your back, flexing the back, but it's also going to be quite a strong movement on your arms and also for your core. And for people with any neck issues, please work only to the capacity that you feel that your neck is comfortable doing. So, opening the legs once again, about 1 metre for this one. Bend the left knee and tuck the heel into the groin. Placing right hand on the knee and left hand goes on the floor. Now I'm going to show you this posture, and I suggest that you just watch first of all, and then I will demonstrate the posture again at a slightly different angle so that you can perhaps see a little bit more of the areas that you can't see from the frontal position. So we're going to breathe in and push the bottom up, bringing right toes to the floor, left knee down, touching the right shoulder, stretch the right arm up. Exhale, taking upper body back and looking behind you. Hold for some breaths, deep breaths in and out. Exhale, coming down slowly, lowering, and then gently release and stretch the legs out. Just give your wrist a little release too. Now, that one may be a very strong one for people. If you can't bend your knee, a simpler version will be just a tabletop. So we are lifting up and holding that position and perhaps doing a little rock forwards and backwards. That's for the people that find that bent knee position a little bit strong. Now I'm going to also demonstrate the Janusirasana version for you from this position so that you can perhaps see some of the elements that you weren't able to see before. So we've got the right leg out to the side, the left knee is bent, right hand on the right leg, left hand goes on the floor behind. Inhale, push the bottom up, bringing toes down, knee down. Touch the right shoulder. Inhale, stretch the arm. Exhale, arching back with the upper body, just looking behind you or to the ceiling. And then coming slowly down and gently release the legs. A little bit of a release of your wrist as well. And then we're going to do those movements on the other side. That last one, by the way, very strong on your neck. So you may not wish to go all the way into that back arch with the head back. You might just want to keep your head forward. So the other side, so opening the legs about 1 metre. This time bending the right leg, tucking the heel into the groin. So So I'm going to do the position from the front on first, and then I'll do it side on for you. Placing left hand on left leg, right hand on the floor behind you. Inhale, push the bottom up, toes down, pelvis forward, touching the left shoulder. Stretch the left arm up and then arching back a little, looking behind you or to the ceiling. Exhale as we come down slowly and just gently release your legs and give your wrists a little release as well, squeezing in and out, and just give those fingers a good little wiggle too. So I'm going to do that from the other side, so just turning around again, opening the legs, and this time I'm going to I'll tell you what, we'll do it the other way, because that'll give you more of a view. So it's right leg, bending heel into the groin. Left hand on the left leg, right hand on the floor behind. Breathing in, push the bottom up, toes down, pelvis forward. Touch the left shoulder, breathing in, stretching the arm up. Exhale, taking arm and head back. So we're arching back with the upper body, looking behind you or to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly come down, bring the bottom to the floor and gently release your legs. A little shake and release the wrists a little and shake. And then come and sit again in a comfortable sitting position for you. Again, it doesn't have to be cross-legged. It's important that the spine is straight, but otherwise you can have legs stretched out if you wish. So we're going to do a little bit more releasing for the areas that we have worked sort of incidentally in those postures, and that is the shoulders, the wrists and the neck. So I'm going to start with our wrists. So this is a nice little wrist releasing exercise. Tuck your elbows into your body and clasp your hands. We're going to imagine a sideways figure of 8 or an infinity symbol, and moving the wrists slowly, drawing that infinity symbol. It's a lovely releasing, loosening movement for the wrists. And then reverse, drawing it the other way. And then reverse it, and this time we'll do a speeded up version. So it's nice to just release the wrists. This is also a right-left brain coordination exercise. Reverse the direction and speeding it up again. And then shake out the hands, squeeze in and out. And then a little bit of shoulder shrugging once again. Relax them down, and then we're going to do a little bit of shoulder and neck work at the same time. These are releasing movements. Clasp your hands on the top of your head. As you inhale, draw the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, and looking up toward the ceiling. Exhale, begin lowering your head until your chin is resting on your chest, keeping the elbows out to the side. Hold and breathe. Feel the stretch to the back of the neck. Breathing in, slowly bring your head back to center And then opening up a little more through the shoulders. Draw the elbows back, looking toward the ceiling. Exhale, slowly bringing chin back down onto the chest, keeping the elbows out. Turn your head slowly to the left, looking at your left upper arm, and hold the stretch for a couple of breaths. It's lovely stretch down through the left side of the neck and into the left shoulder. Inhale, slowly turn the head to the center, and then exhale, slowly turn your head to the right, looking at your right upper arm, pressing down on your head, getting that lovely stretch now into the shoulder and the side, the right side of the neck. Inhale, coming back to center, bring your head back slowly and release, bringing your arms down and then roll the shoulders. Just a couple going one way and then reverse, and a couple going the other way, and relax the shoulders down. So that concludes our little yoga asana session tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the session and continue to practice on a regular basis, and that way you will see lots of improvements in your strength, your flexibility, and the tone of the muscles, and both helping to balance as well as strengthen the body. Namaste.